It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands. Deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby. No witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching Alex Singleton. He put up numbers last week.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Throwing to start the drive. Blanton. Pass complete to Pierce. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Blanton. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Blanton. He'll find Parker again. Complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I hope we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Delivers another one to Pierce. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. Blanton. He finds Howard complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Blanton. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. toss left side for Pierce. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
These two teams all tied after one. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Blanton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Blanton. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Blanton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their...
He's got a man, complete.
And he is going to have the Lions first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now they send a man in motion right.
Etienne, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Once more, Etienne, and this time he'll score. Touchdown, Lions. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the second try.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And here comes the Texans now.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Looking to throw on second down. Blanton. And throw right side complete to Parker. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
He's up over 100 yards, has the touch. Receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the...
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here are the Lions Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out comes Houston.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down, Blanton. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Gay's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And he returns this to the 22. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So barely time to catch our... They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jahan Dotson,
as the first half is winding down.
and the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to their lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw here. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Okay, break.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Throwing to start the drive. Blanton.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
And he'll decide to keep this once more.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Blanton. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. 19 yards that time for number 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now back to throw. His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Out left to Dotson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Noah Fant, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Looking to throw on second down. Blanton.
And yet again, it's Howard with a catch.
A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there.
Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get back now at Ford Field. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. To throw on second down. Blanton. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Looking to throw. Blanton. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Back to throw again. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Blanton. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning it.
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's long. Touchdown! A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Lions are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. To the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going to.
Devontae Parker. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Houston. Devontae Parker, 75 yards.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
The quarterback will keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone, but there is a flag down. This one may be coming back.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Another tote for Etienne.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Travis Etienne,
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 23. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, how you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Blanton.
Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He'll find Parker again, complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll look to throw again. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Catch is made by Hardman.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Blanton.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Blanton
gets the dump off to Pierce.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Lions force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live.
He's got a man, complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They're going to look to throw. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Noah Fant, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lions have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Blanton. He gets it to Cooks. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Blanton. This is caught. It's Cooks. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down.
A high lower scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun.
Somebody to hold me. Some done woke up in me. I've been going crazy. I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me. Y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games. God damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great. That's the God up in me. Whoa, yeah.